Your motor just lost 20% of its horsepower. You did not hear anything break, no warning alarm, no smoke. But every time you hit the throttle, you are throwing power overboard. Another mistake is melting an $8,000 powerhead from the inside out, right now. And here's what kills me. A charter captain with 11,000 hours on his original Yamaha avoids all 7 of these mistakes. You are probably making 5 of them. One captain runs the same motor for 15 years. You will rebuild at 3 years. We are exposing every mistake that is destroying your motor, including the hidden one costing you horsepower, fuel economy, and thousands in repairs. Let's get into it, and please subscribe if this video is helpful. Running the wrong propeller pitch is silently destroying your motor and robbing you of horsepower every single trip. Most boaters are unaware their propeller is incorrect until catastrophic damage occurs. If the pitch is too high, the motor cannot reach its manufacturer-specified wide-open throttle (RPM) range. The engine lugs constantly, working harder at lower speeds and placing tremendous load on pistons, the crankshaft, and bearings. This forces your motor to pull like a truck in third gear from a dead stop, causing overheating and wearing out internal components 5 times faster than normal. Conversely, if the pitch is too low, the motor over-revs, spinning beyond safe limits, and accelerating bearing wear on every moving part. For every inch of pitch you are off, that is roughly 200 RPM in the wrong direction. Check your owner's manual for the specific wide-open throttle RPM range, usually between 5,500 and 6,000 RPM. Use a tachometer under load to verify. If you are 500 RPM outside that range, you are actively destroying your motor. Have the propeller pitched correctly immediately. Skipping freshwater flushing after saltwater trips is the #1 preventable cause of catastrophic outboard failure. Saltwater left inside cooling passages creates corrosion that destroys water pumps, blocks cooling channels, and causes overheating within months. The damage begins immediately after shutdown as salt crystals form inside passages you cannot see. These crystals restrict water flow, force the motor to run hotter, and accelerate corrosion on aluminum components. Without flushing, the water pump impeller wears out 3 times faster and the thermostat housing corrodes. Connect your flush kit or earmuffs the moment you pull into the slip, not tomorrow or next week. Run the motor at idle for 10 to 15 minutes minimum to flush salt from the entire system. Commercial operators run in salt water daily but exceed 8,000 hours because flushing is non-negotiable for them. Your motor will last 15 years with consistent flushing or barely 5 years without it. 10 minutes of effort adds years to motor life. Skip it, and you face water pump failures and overheating damage costing thousands to repair. Pushing oil changes beyond the 100-hour interval or 1 year is a guaranteed path to premature motor failure. Outboards run at sustained high revolutions per minute that cars never see, often screaming at 5,000 revolutions per minute or more for hours. This extreme operation breaks down oil rapidly, causing it to become acidic and lose protective properties. Degraded oil cannot lubricate properly, increasing friction on bearings, camshafts, and cylinder walls. Metal particles from normal wear accumulate and circulate through your engine like liquid sandpaper, accelerating damage to every moving part. While the filter captures these particles at first, once the filter is saturated, it allows contaminated oil straight through critical components. You must change your engine oil and filter every 100 hours or annually. Use the manufacturer-specified oil, for example Yamaha or Honda, because these formulations are engineered specifically for marine 4-stroke operation. Do not use automotive oil to save $15, it will cost thousands in premature wear. Motors that follow religious 100-hour oil changes routinely hit 10,000 hours, while neglected motors rarely make 3,000 hours before needing expensive powerhead rebuilds. Storing your motor tilted up during the off-season, especially outdoors, guarantees expensive repairs come spring. Water trapped in the cooling system freezes and expands, cracking the engine block or destroying the water pump housing. This results in a $4,000 to $8,000 repair for damage that is completely preventable. Even if you believe the motor is drained, rain or snow can enter through the prop hub when tilted up, flowing backward into the exhaust passages where it freezes. Store your motor tilted down, always during the off-season, to allow complete water drainage. If you store outdoors, the vertical position is absolutely non-negotiable. Commercial operators know a single frozen, cracked block costs more than the boat is worth. If you shrink wrap the boat, ensure gaps around the transom allow air circulation. Sealing the motor in plastic creates condensation that corrodes electrical connections and charging systems. The cowling is designed to breathe, sealing it is a mistake. Store it tilted down with proper ventilation to avoid gambling with thousands in freeze damage every winter. Hammering the throttle on a cold motor is the fastest way to score cylinder walls and seize pistons. Cold aluminum pistons expand faster than steel cylinder walls when heated rapidly. Going wide open before reaching operating temperature can cause pistons to seize, scoring the walls and destroying compression. Start your motor and idle in neutral for 2 to 3 minutes minimum to build oil pressure. Then idle in gear through the no-wake zone before running at moderate RPM. Allow the motor to reach roughly 140 degrees before advancing to wide open throttle. This progressive warm-up allows internal components to expand together gradually. In cold weather, extend your warm-up time significantly. If you stop for extended fishing and the motor cools, repeat this procedure before your next run. Tournament anglers who skip proper warm-up eventually pay for it with stuck piston rings and reduced compression requiring rebuilds. Those who warm up properly run the same motors for 15 years without issues. 2 minutes of patience saves $8,000 in repairs. Your lower unit operates submerged in water, spinning at high speeds and generating tremendous heat. Skip gear oil changes, and you guarantee catastrophic lower unit failure. Change your lower unit oil every 100 hours or annually, without exception. When draining old oil, inspect it carefully every time. Healthy gear oil is translucent. If it appears milky white or gray, water has entered through failed seals. This is your only warning before gear failure destroys bearings. Metal flakes in the oil indicate damage already exists. Ignore these signs and you will need a complete lower unit rebuild costing $4,000. Use only manufacturer-specified gear oil, as generic fluids often lack the viscosity and additives required for marine loads. This $100 annual maintenance prevents massive repair bills. Tournament anglers change lower unit oil every 100 hours, religiously, allowing their units to last decades, because contaminated oil never destroys the gears. Check your oil at least twice per season. Finding water early saves your lower unit. Finding it late means complete replacement. Never start an outboard motor without cooling water circulating. Doing so causes immediate catastrophic damage that is irreversible. The water pump impeller is rubber and it relies on water for lubrication. Run it dry for even 30 seconds and the friction will melt the rubber, tearing it apart. A $60 impeller can quickly become an $8,000 overheated powerhead. Without water, internal temperatures skyrocket instantly. Cylinder walls expand, pistons seize, and permanent warping can occur in under a minute. Never dry start your motor, not even for a moment, to test repairs or the starter. Always use flush muffs with strong water pressure or a direct port connection. When using muffs on land, ensure you see strong flow from the telltale indicator, because weak flow means insufficient cooling. Only run at idle when flushing, as higher engine revolutions per minute generate heat faster than the flush system can handle. One dry start trashes a water pump in seconds and can score cylinder walls if continued. Water circulation is absolutely non-negotiable for outboard operation under any circumstances to avoid destroying your engine. Please subscribe if you want more videos like this. Remember, avoiding these 7 mistakes separates motors that last 1,500 hours from those that exceed 10,000 hours. Follow these rules religiously, get your propeller pitch correct, and you will spend decades on the water instead of decades paying for repairs.